Good morning, everybody. It's Super Jackster1 here. Now it's time for my. As we all know, today is now the first day of November. Yeah, it's hard to believe that's now November 1st, 2015. 2015 has gone by really fast. Hard to believe it, but now it's time for my long-awaited comparison video of two different VHS versions of Fun Fancy Free. On the left is the 1997 Masterpiece Collection VHS, and on the right is the 2000 Gold Class Collection VHS. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? First up, we got the 1997 fully restored 50th Anniversary Limited Edition Masterpiece Collection VHS of Fun Fancy Free. And yep, there's the THX logo. Doesn't creep me out. We know this was the second Disney VHS tape to get THX certified, because we know the first one was the 1997 Masterpiece Collection VHS of Bambi, which I also have that. It says the original animated masterpiece. Now, this was actually the second VHS release of this film, because there was an earlier one back in, I think, 1982, which was in the Neon Mickey series, which I know I don't have that Neon Mickey VHS as yet, but I'll try and get it soon. Of course, that tape is hard to find. But we know the two shorts, because we know this film has two stories, Bongo and Mickey and the Beanstalk. A lot of us prefer Mickey and the Beanstalk, which I do. And Bongo and Mickey and the Beanstalk, they were also released separately on VHS in the Walt Disney Mini Classics collection. But as you all know, I got this at the Salvation Army thrift store in North East Realm back in a few days after Christmas in 2013. Anyways, you can see here's the spine. In the back it says Mickey was Walt and Walt was Mickey, is stated by Frank Thomas, one of the original animators at the Disney Studio. Because we know this was the very last time that Walt Disney would voice Mickey. And it's got a feature, a free commemorative booklet, Walt Disney and Man and the Mouse, and exclusive making up of bonus programming. There's a 15-minute making of at the end of the film on this VHS. Of course, this copy unfortunately does not have the commemorative booklet. But anyway, for previews on here, I know there is a preview for the theatrical re-release of The Little Mermaid. As we know, it would be coming back to theaters around that holiday season, in '97. There's also a preview for the VHS release of Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin, as well as the Masterpiece Collection VHSs of Mary Poppins and Sleeping Beauty. And there's also a preview for the VHS release of Old Yeller. I have all of those VHSs. I'm gonna open this up. As you can see, here's the tape, ink label, print date May 22nd, 1997. Still, there you go with this Masterpiece Collection VHS of Fun Fancy Free. And if you don't have this tape, I highly recommend you go out and get it. It's worth a shot. Okay, now we have the 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS of Fun Fancy Free, which you know, I got this a few weeks ago at the yard sale at St. Francis Church, the huge yard sale. Of course, the yard sale they had this year wasn't really as huge. They didn't have as many tapes as they did last year. And I know there was also a DVD counterpart of this, which I think Creepy Eye Films has. And I think Jay's Blu-rays has the DVD. Of course, the cover art on this was also used in the 3-movie collection Blu-ray, because this was released in a 3-movie collection along with The Adventures of Ichabod, Mr. Toad, and the Reluctant Dragon, which I did see. I have seen copies of that at Target and Walkaround. Once I get enough money, I'm going to get it. I still need to get my money YouTube is paying me from. Anyway, as you can see, here's the spine. In the back, it says the same thing as on the 97 tape, and it says the smallest feature has the same making of as the 97 VHS. Yep. And I don't know what previews are on this tape yet because I haven't put it in yet. Oh, careful. I'm going to open this up. As you can see, I know the clamshell's not in the greatest condition, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure the tape still works. Anyway, here's the tape, ink label, print date May 11th, 2000. Still, there you go with this VHS Fun Fancy Free. A Gold Class Collection VHS Fun Fancy Free. If you also don't have this VHS, I also highly recommend you give this VHS a shot. Okay, and there we go. That's my comparison video of two different VHS versions of Fun Fancy Free. I will see you all for my next video, which will be a comparison video of three different versions of Aladdin.